By 2026, AI is projected to automate up to 70% of standard workplace tasks. Humanoid robots are moving from development labs onto commercial factory and logistics floors, taking over heavy lifting and repetitive sorting. In clinical settings, brain-computer interfaces are helping patients with paralysis communicate through thought alone. Quantum computing is leaving pure physics, with 1,000-qubit chips starting to optimize complex global supply chains. Even your phone is changing. AI is being baked directly into mobile operating systems, allowing your devices to summarize files and predict your needs without needing a cloud connection. With so many technological shifts converging at once, attempting to adopt every one of them is a mathematical and financial impossibility. You have limited capital and limited bandwidth. You are forced to choose exactly where to invest your effort. Failing to adopt AI creates an immediate competitive disadvantage. When peers automate 65% of their workload, staying manual is choosing stagnation. But chasing every trend leads to subscription fatigue and wasted capital on first-generation hardware that's obsolete in 2 years. To find a middle ground, we need to strip away the sci-fi hype and run a strict ROI analysis to see which categories deserve your money today. The first category is the automation stack, built on low-code platforms and autonomous AI agents. The required input is your time. It takes roughly 10 to 20 hours to learn how to connect platforms like Zapier, Glide, or Bubble to your existing work. The outcome is the ability to automate up to 65% of repetitive administrative tasks, from invoicing to data entry, without ever hiring a developer. Autonomous agents are taking this further, moving from simple chat responses to handling full workflows, like debugging and deploying a website from start to finish. The trade-off is that these workflows can be fragile. When APIs change or agents hallucinate, you have to step in as a manager to audit the logic. On an ROI quadrant chart, the automation stack sits in the high-effort, high-impact zone. It demands a high upfront cognitive load, but it provides massive long-term leverage. Next is the hardware upgrade cycle, specifically Edge AI chips and AI-native operating systems. Edge AI focuses on local processing. It allows your device to handle complex tasks directly, without using the cloud. The input is financial. Achieving this requires spending premium capital on current-generation devices featuring neural processing units. The outcome is data privacy and zero-latency performance. Your data stays offline, and your AI tools respond instantly because they aren't waiting on a server. However, most current software isn't built to fully utilize these chips yet. You are effectively paying for potential that hasn't been unlocked. This puts edge hardware in the high-cost, low-immediate impact quadrant. For most people, buying this hardware today is a Generation 1 transition trap. The final category is the personal health stack, which includes continuous biowearables. The input is a combination of hardware costs and recurring subscriptions for 24/7 trackers that monitor everything from blood oxygen to skin temperature. The outcome is a shift toward proactive health optimization. You aren't just treating symptoms, you're using data to prevent them. Smart rings are now capable of detecting minute temperature changes to predict an illness before you even feel a scratchy throat. The trade-off is the surrender of your most intimate biometric data to private companies, alongside the potential for constant health anxiety. Biowearables land in the low-effort, high personal impact quadrant. They provide deep insights for very little daily work, provided you are comfortable with the privacy trade-off. Looking at these three categories together, the highest immediate return on investment lies in acquiring new skills, not buying new silicon. Rushing to buy physical AI hardware guarantees that your device will be obsolete within 18 months as the software and chips mature. Conversely, the time you spend mastering low-code logic and automation today provides career value that compounds as the technology improves. While the 2026 landscape is built on powerful localized hardware, the safest strategy is keeping your capital in your pocket until the ecosystem is ready. To decide your next move, follow this framework. To cut costs, ignore the hardware and master the automation stack. To get the latest gadgets, wait until 2026 for AI-native systems. And for pragmatists, ignore the sci-fi headlines. Invest purely in biowearables for immediate benefits. Navigating the tech trends of 2026 requires the discipline to choose exactly what to ignore.